Good morning and welcome back. We are headed back to the bridge. We're going to start backfilling with 57 stone and see how far we make it. And hopefully we'll get at least one side done today. Or fairly close to top anyways. So we'll see how we do today, and y'all stick around and enjoy the video. Starting our backfill. Had somebody comment last night, a viewer commented, as if they had the wrong rock in this one. So far on this side, all of that's the right rock. So we're just gonna take every bit of that you see right there. We're gonna spread it out on the bottom. Get our first lift going in. We'll take the little whacker backer there and compact it all in nice and good. Start on our next lift. This first lift here is probably going to be a little more than 6 inches because of all the rock we got laying here. And we're not going to dig all of it out. Just turn around and put it right back in, and 6-inch lift. So whenever you can just take and spread it all out and then pack it real good. Then keep on going up from there. Right now I'm watching for the drain pipe. Make sure he don't hit the drain pipe. So far I ain't saying nothing, but that don't mean that it ain't close. had to move the little packer over here out of the way. That right there works way better than the other one we got. It's a little bit heavier, packs a little bit better. We actually had one side of a bridge that we'd done with the other one that failed the compaction test. Then we went back over it and redone it with that one there and passed first time. They don't pack real deep. 6 inches is about all you're gonna get out of them, but for little bitty things, they work out pretty well. We'll have to take a rake and go around and knock down the high spots on the edges. Well, except for that high spot. I ain't knocking none of that down with a rake. That's not quite long enough. That Traco does have the shorter stick on it. If you look at the thumb, how the thumb's built, it's only got 2 teeth on the outside. That's so it'll fit. So it'll fit tucked in up underneath there a little better. If it had a tooth in the middle of the thumb, it'd be right up in the middle of the boom there. I don't know if you can see it too well, but teeth marks and all, just about every Traco that's out there, teeth marks on the bottom of the boom, but that one there, it's where the stick is real short. You can actually get the bucket to touch the top of the cab, so if you ain't real careful, whenever you're pulling in and pulling up at the same time, you can get the bucket right up at the top little corner light and rip the thing off. It's a good machine. I just think it's I think it's a little light on the back side. If you sit and watch it long enough, it bounces and moves around a lot. And you get a good bucket in it, a good bucket load in it, you know it. It'll pick it up real good. I think it needs just a little bit more counterweight. It's obviously moving there now because he's hanging over the edge, but alright, well, almost got this leveled out here. I'm gonna go get some rakes, come back and kind of rake it all in. Waiting on Griffin to get back. He had a blowout this morning, so we'll let him go take care of his tire and stuff. And I'll hop back down here and rake this out, and we'll pack it and we'll go from there. Well, it's skid steer time. We got pretty much all the rock that was in the hole already. It made us about almost 2 lifts. So now I'm just gonna start bucketing this rock. Right back down here, and we're just gonna try to dump it right in the bucket. Got Jeff to come over and help us for a little bit. And Griffin, when he had his blowout on his tire this morning, he's on his way to go get a new tire, so Jeff's been over helping the boss man build that road on the other job we've been back and forth on. like dirt balls has got. Give it just a little bit of an angle when dumping in this bucket. A piece of asphalt down in there somehow. Gotta almost do it. I'm feeling that little hole back, well, the back corner back there needs a tad bit. That's where he just pushed that. Back up out of his way here a little bit. Since we don't have the rock box, we already sent it back. And there's only two of us here right at the moment. Jeff had to go back to do what he was doing. Griffin ain't got back from having his tire fixed yet, so. All we're doing, taking bucket by bucket of rock, and bringing it right up here, getting right on the edge, dumping it as far away from the edge of the bridge as I can to get it out in the hole, so there's not a whole lot built up on the side of the wall when we get done. I'm trying to save as much shoveling and raking as I possibly can. Todd's back from getting a tire fixed. Got him down there packing. I went up and drove Todd's truck back when he went to get his tires, or put a tire on his car. So while he was gone, Todd got the rock moved over here in the middle of the bridge. It's a little easier to get to. And once he gets done packing, we'll start on our next lift and keep working our way up. While I'm standing here, y'all remember earlier in the video when I said because this Traco's got the short stick on it, it might hit the roof of the cab of the Traco? Take a look right there. You can see how that light's bowed upwards, the little cap is bent upwards, and the sunshade divisor thing there is kind of bent going up this way. That's from the tooth of the bucket, and that's how close it gets. And if the bucket is above the cab here and you curl your bucket out, it'll hit every bit of that top of that cab right there. So there's something you got to watch out for when that Traco like that's got a short stick on it. Can't get far enough away from the cab. All right, task at hand now. We're going to take said pile in front of us, take it over to the pile that Todd just moved. I was trying to figure out a different way to set the camera up, but I'm gonna have to get something to hold it or something. There ain't no way that I've put it up there so far that it's wanting to stay. So. Across this bridge is deafening, man. It hurts your ears, so. This up a little bit so it ain't so rough. That didn't help none. I just made it worse. Dipping out of this pile. We ain't got the rock box. You have to be careful and not put your teeth of the bucket into the bridge. That rip right at first, but the more I look at it, the more it looks like it's crushed concrete. Somebody's crushed up and made riprap out of crushed concrete. That's how long this pile's been sitting in the water. They got it dried real good on top. just a little bit. Let me get this pile moved, because I imagine as much as it's rattling in my ear, it's rattling through the video too. So I'll catch back up with y'all just a little bit. Alright, fourth lift is now going in. This is our last little bit of rock we got here sitting in front of me. We got Jack and the truck driver. He's on his way, I think. Todd said he's gonna call him so we get some more rock, but he should be here sooner or later. Bringing us another load of 57 stone. They should finish out this lift and one more lift before we start putting DGA on top to coat it off. So it's been going good so far today. It's been a pretty constant pace. So hopefully we can get this little bit of rock in and take a break for a little bit at least. But if we don't, we don't. We're gonna get through it sooner or later. And once Todd gets all the rock he can get up, all I'm doing now is sitting here keeping it piled up for him so he can scoop it. Once he gets all the rock he can scoop, then I'm just going to take it and start shoving it off in the hole, and then he'll take the track hoe and smooth it around, put it where it needs to go. So that's what we're doing right at the moment. Probably what we're going to be doing most of the rest of the day, waiting on the truck to get here so we can have some more rock. I'm going to push this pile up a little bit for him here. Try to keep the pile long ways, so whenever he scoops, it don't pull all of the rock right back to him. So gives him a little better, chance of getting more in the bucket, I guess. Chunk of asphalt. empty yet. There it is. First and last load of rock for the day. Now we're going to get down here and get it all spread out in our lip and tamp it in and call it a day probably. Wish he would have put some water in it.
Yeah.
Cut some of that dust down. Well, we didn't get the side completely finished, but we got all the 57 stone in. We'll start DGA in the morning. But overall, it's a pretty good day, except it being extremely hot. Ain't no shade where we're at, and it's just hot. But anyways, tomorrow, I guess we'll finish that one side and we'll probably bust the other side open and get started on it. So I hope y'all all enjoyed the video so far. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Come back tomorrow and check out the next video we got. See if anything interesting happens or what we get into, if there's any problems on the next side. Which I hope it ain't. I hope it goes as easy as this side's going right now. So y'all come back and check out the video tomorrow and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. So hit the little bell so you know when they're posted. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow and see you later.